So hi guys, I think I am live. Hopefully I am anyways, but if I'm not, I should be in a couple of minutes. And welcome for this couple of minutes. And welcome to this live watch along of the game between Uruguay and Spain. And who knows, it could be Uruguay's last game in this World Cup. In this World Cup because they are in a dire straits. They could get eliminated tonight, and guess what? They are playing a serious team, an absolute behemoth who shows no mercy and will absolutely pummel Uruguay if need be. So let's see where we go. And I'll get to the team news, which I don't have it unfortunately right now, but I will get it. Don't worry about it, and I will put it on the screen as well. So let's see. Although there is still plenty to talk about. There is still plenty for us to get our teeth into, and plenty to get our teeth into. And yeah, so if you haven't liked or subscribed or anything, then please do that, because that's really important for me. And I would be really thankful if you can do that. The World Cup is going on. It's 4:52 a.m. and I would really appreciate it if you can like, subscribe, share, or do anything. 5 a.m. You are awake. I am awake. Football fans are awake around the world. I mean, if in US, why won't you be awake? So if you can hit that like button or subscribe button, then would be you would be doing me a huge favor. So just think about it. If you want to, no problem. Let's enjoy. Let's chat. Let's do other things and talk about football. You are a football fan. I am a football fan, and yeah. So let's uh, let's do a poll. Will Uruguay get it tonight? Yes, no. I mean, they are in a they are in a bit of a shit. So that's that's the poll I am running. If you want to vote, vote. If not, totally fine. I am going with yes, and I just can't see Uruguay surviving. Uruguay surviving this Spanish onslaught that they are going to get from the team. And yeah, so that's where I am. And good request once again, if you can vote the poll. And yeah, so that's where we are. And what's more, now the team news. I have to get the team news. I still don't have it. So let's get the team news. Spain and Uruguay team. I'm trying to get the team, but looks like the same team. Baina on the left, Laporte, Kubarsi, Llorente, so no Pedro Porro. Merino starts. I mean, it's been three different midfielders. Been three different midfielders for three different midfielders. So two changes, I think. And I'm trying to find out because there's been a lot of talk that Marcelo Bielsa has sort of lost support with the with the team and just putting the team out there. Just will do this and I'll it's Uruguay, right? Uruguay team first. There's the Uruguay team, which should be on your screen momentarily. And the Spanish team, the Spanish team, and this thing is frustrating. So this is the Spanish team, guys, that has been put out by their manager, and this is the Spanish team that has been put out by their manager and Marcelo Bielsa. I will touch on Marcelo Bielsa in a minute or two. In a minute or two, but yeah. So this is the team. The midfield is fairly strong with with Vel- Bentancur, Valverde, and Bentancur, Valverde, and Bentancur, Valverde, and who else is there? And Manuel Ugarte, who hasn't had the best of season with Manchester United, barely played, and has been under a lot of criticism. So that's where that's where the strength of this Uruguay team lies. They've two draws. I think one was 2-2 draw with Cape Verde, and one was a 1-1 draw with Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia taking on Cape Verde. I expect them to beat Cape Verde, and and uh, and today the only way the only way that only way Uruguay can progress to the round of 16 is if they can beat Spain. If not, they are going home. And I mean the news isn't all that good about the I mean the camaraderie in the dressing room with a lot of people saying that Marcelo Bielsa and some of the squad are not getting along. So I mean, Spain is the last team you want to play in that stage. So I mean, I mean, things aren't particularly looking good for Uruguay, and I mean it would have been tough anyways against a team like Spain. But if the squad is divided and the way the reports have been coming out, and dare I say the way they have been playing, so it's it's not looking good, bruv. Is how, if that is how it is said, then it is not looking good for it is not looking good for um, what do you call for Uruguay, and I mean it's going to be one hell of a task for it's going to be one hell of a task uh, for Uruguay to stop this Spanish machine who I mean Uruguay might have had a chance if they had beaten Cape Verde. I mean the Spanish team. I mean if they had beaten Cape Verde, they would have already qualified. But they would have already qualified. But that's that's the way it is, and that's the way it is, and I mean, uh, talking about the I mean strike force. David Nunez, who won, he was at Liverpool, struggled. I mean, couldn't hit a barn door with the banjo on a good day. Maximilian Araujo, I think is his name. And who's the other one? Who's the other one? Let me check. Canobio. He's the other one. Canobio is the other one, and I mean it'll be tough. The defense, Caceres and Ronald Araujo. I don't know. Sanabria, Contra, Oliveira, and Varela. These are the players, and who Fernando Muslera in goal. So I mean Fernando Muslera. I don't know how good or bad he has been recently, uh, but it's but it's man, I don't know what to say. It's strange. It's a bit strange with the situation, and and where's this chat gone? Where's the chat? Anyways, so what was I saying? So, um, it's I mean it's not looking good uh for Uruguay, and I've been watching Uruguay at World Cup. I'm pretty sure they'll qualify for the next one. But I've been watching Uruguay for I mean what 24 years. This is the seventh World Cup I am watching, and they've always qualified apart from one where they were beaten by Australia, and where they were beaten by Australia in the qualifying game, and it was the 2006 World Cup, I think, when it was held in Germany, and 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 I mean this is a very weak team, to be honest. Uh, there was a time when they had players like Cavani and Suarez up top with Diego Forlan in behind. They were good midfielders, Nandes and Diarra Sato, something like that. So the defenders, Godin, I mean he was a good defender, classic defender, and I mean, but now you look at it, it's I mean, it could be me, just me, who doesn't rate these players. I mean, apart from midfield, I mean, Benton Cole is a decent player. Verde is a very good player. Ugarte, okay, he was good while at Sporting Lisbon, but right now he's a bit of a, I mean, in terms of club form, he's a bit of a liability. So it'll be tough, and the way things are, he's. I mean, Uruguay need to win this game. Otherwise they're saying goodbye to their chances of qualifying for the round of 32, and they are playing a team in Spain who just show no mercy. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I'll be back in I mean, a couple of minutes maybe. I'll be back in couple of minutes. I have some really important work that has come up. In the meanwhile, if you can just subscribe or anything, that would be great. Just give me a minute. I'll be back in no time. So yeah, back now. Sorry, some work at home. It's 5 o'clock, and had to take care of something. So apologies about that. If you could have subscribed in the meanwhile, it would have been worthwhile for me. But uh, but yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, so they are playing Spain. I'll put the team news up in a minute, in a minute, in a minute. Here we go. So here's the team news again, here's the team news again, yeah. So here's the team news, and Spain, Oyarzabal scored twice against what do you call Saudi Arabia. Lamine Yamal didn't start against Cape Verde, but came on. Okay, fine. Wasn't able to do much. He scored the opening goal against Saudi Arabia. Alex Baina was good. I mean, he's better than Gavi at least, who started the first game against what do you call Cape Verde. The midfield, Pedri and Rodri remain. It's Mikel Marino who started. First game was started. Luis De La Fuente started with uh, Fabian Ruiz, and then we had Danny almost starting, but Rodri and Pedri have always been constant starters. Pedro Porro started as right back in the first game against Cape Verde. Pedro Porro started the second game against Saudi Arabia. First game, Marcus Llorente started. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. I not have it. I don't have it written down. So I'm just going by a memory. So as I was saying, and the two central defenders and the left back remains the same. Pau Kubarsi, Aymeric Laporte, and Kukurea. Every time I say Aymeric Laporte, and that Twitter joke pops up into my head, and a smile passes through, and a smile passes through, and that was the interaction between someone. Anyways, coming back to this game, about 20 minutes to go for this game to start. And I mean, Uruguay or Uruguay, whatever, however you want to pronounce. I mean, they are in for a whole heap of pain. I mean, if they win, they will have to go through a lot of struggle because this Spanish team is going to attack you from all sorts of different angles. Pedri is passing, Rodri is passing. I know uh, Valverde, Bentancur, and Ugarte are really good, but they aren't Pedri and Rodri. Pedri and Rodri, I mean, if they want or if they are on a good day, you struggle to see the ball. I mean, come to you. They can just keep possession, and that's how it is. So, I mean, Valverde, Bentancur, and Ugarte will have to work really hard. The defense will have to be on their toes, and the attackers have to take their chances. They won't get too many chances, and if there is dressing room trouble, then if there is dressing room trouble, then I'm afraid Uruguay could be thumped 3 or 4 nil. But but stranger things have happened. We saw yesterday or on Thursday when Ecuador came from a goal down to beat Germany, Plata and Angulo with the goals after Leroy Sané had opened the scoring. So it's it's going to be really tough. But the Spanish team I want to talk about. Then I'll talk about, I mean, couple of minutes about the Uruguay team. So I mean, Oyarzabal, decent striker. If the if the if the if the midfield and the forward players like Jamal and Baina and the attacking fullbacks, Llorente is more like a possession player. He won't put in as many crosses as Pedro Porro did. So it's it's uh, it's something that Uruguay will have to adjust. And I mean, it's interesting that Luis de la Fuente has gone in with a has gone in with a right back, more technical right back than Poro, who's a different type of right back, an old-fashioned right back who can overlap and then puts crosses in. Llorente is, I mean, he started out as a midfielder, so he started out as a midfielder, and so he keeps possession, he builds up. It's more about intricate passing and everything. So that's an interesting move by Luis de la Fuente. Spain, I mean, I just want to make this point that they are already through to the round of 16 one way or the other. They have a good goal difference. They have 4 points. Whether they finish first, second, third, or I mean, probably. I mean, if they finish first, then Uruguay are out, or Uruguay, however you want to pronounce it, they're out. And if if they finish second or other any other position, then maybe Uruguay have a chance. But Uruguay definitely need to win this game. If they don't, they are going home, and they probably know that. They probably know that, and they probably know that, and the way they have been playing, they probably expect that as well. So we'll see how the game goes. But Yamal, I mean, scored his first World Cup goal against Saudi Arabia. He'll remember it for the rest of his life. So he'll remember it for the rest of his life. I'm just looking outside because the day is breaking, and the day is breaking, and yeah, what a lovely sight. I mean, one way or the other, I've been seeing it, and fingers crossed, I'll be seeing daybreaks coming in coming days as well. So yeah, I got distracted slightly. So anyways, so um, Rodri, I mean, he made 100 passes against 100 passes against Saudi Arabia, and Pedri, he's more of a, I mean, he remains more forward than Rodri. Rodri controls, collects from midfield, and then passes to Pedri or any other playing player. So Rodri and Pedri is the danger axis for them. Mikel Marino, I mean, he was at Newcastle United for a while, but for a while, I mean, for just 1 year, and even during that time, he had a bit of a back injury and everything. So yeah, I mean, out of Fabian Ruiz, Danny Olmo, I think for me at least he's the least favorite choice for me, and he's the least favorite choice for me when it comes to what do you call midfield choices. I would have preferred Fabian Ruiz. I would have preferred Fabian Ruiz. So, but he isn't. He isn't starting. That's Luis De La Fuente's choice. So, so that's fine. That's fine from his. I mean, should be good enough to beat. Should be good enough to beat. What do you call Uruguay, and a Uruguay team that is sort of, dare I say, a bit of out of kilter, and kind of struggling with the situation in with the kind of situation that they have, and the kind of situation that they have in their. I mean, otherwise you would have expected them to be on top of the table right now. I mean, a good Uruguay side, a team that is together, a team that is together. I mean, that beats, in my opinion, um, beats both Cape Verde and South. Whether internet might be playing up slightly, so I don't know what the situation is. Internet might be playing up slightly, so apologies about that. So yeah, uh, 10 minutes to go before the game kicks off, and one way or the other, I mean, the solution will be found, and the solution will be found, and I mean, if David Nunez is on his game, who knows? But this Spanish defense, unless they make a catastrophic mistake, I just can't see this Uruguay team troubling what do you call troubling Spain, and troubling Spain. I think the writing could very well be on the wall for on the wall for for this Uruguay team. Alex Baina, I wanted to touch on, and then the Spanish defense as well. I've touched on most of the Spanish players. Baina plays for Atletico Madrid, and I mean, however much I saw him of him, he wasn't involved that much. It was, I mean, Simeone was there, and Baina didn't play. Griezmann and Julian Alvarez, along with the Simeone, they were the guys who played most of the games from start. So I mean, interesting that he's starting two games in a row for what do you call for Spain. I mean, he did well. He did well. He created chances in the previous game, and he created chances in the previous game, and he created chances, but wasn't to be for. I mean, in terms of goal scoring, certainly it wasn't his best day. I mean, he didn't score. He didn't score, and I mean, but he provides a right kind of a balance. I mean, I don't know why Nico Williams isn't starting. I mean, he was I mean, one of these star players for the Spain team in the 2024 Euros. He scored in the final against England. There were other games in which he scored as well. So I mean, maybe he's carrying some sort of injury. I didn't watch any of the Spanish football apart from Champions League, and Athletic Bilbao were really poor in the Champions League. In the they were eliminated in the very I mean group stage as a league stage as it was known then. So it's it's I mean, obviously, as I said, it is surprising from my point of view. So Alex Baina, but the good thing is he's in the squad. He he is an option, and I mean, so yeah, I mean, he would need help from the fullback as well. That is from his side, Marco Correa, who's just recently joined Real Madrid. I mean, former Barcelona player, so going to Real Madrid is kind of surprising from my point of view, at least. That I mean, probably wanted to go back to Spain, and he has a young family, and so I mean, credit to him from Barcelona to Getafe to Chelsea, or no, to Brighton to Chelsea, and then back to Real Madrid. So shows the progress that he has made, how far he's come. I mean, he was one of the better left backs in the Premier League, and yeah. So let's see how he goes for the Spanish team in this game, and Marcus Llorente. I've already talked about him in this in this game. He he would he can invert as well if need be. He can invert if need be, and he can invert if need be, I mean Laporte and Kubarsi, they haven't been tested that much in the two matches thus far, because I mean Cape Verde, they weren't doing much with 25-26 possession, 25-26% possession. So 25-26% possession, they weren't going to do much with that, and Saudi Arabia, they were on the back foot from minute one, and they 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 weren't going to do much either. So I mean, this could be a more testing game, but as I said, the stories coming out of the Uruguay camp are not very flattering, not very flattering for the team, and not very flattering for the team. And hopefully, I mean, I don't know how to put it, but the only way Uruguay qualify is if if they beat Spain in all certainty, and that, I mean, I can't see it happening, and two, I don't want it to happen. So I mean, it could happen, and it might affect the Algeria versus Austria game tomorrow as well. So it's it will be. I mean, whew, I mean, it's I don't know how to put it. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. I've been watching this game. Well, I genuinely think or hope that Uruguay can go through and do something. But but as I said, looks rather tough. This and rather tough, and whether it happens or not, only next couple of hours will tell us, with all the crap, hydration breaks, etc. that we get. So the next few hours will tell us, and my prediction is 2-0 or 3-0 to Spain. Can't see Uruguay. Can't see Uruguay causing any sort of damage, and cause can't see them causing any sort of damage to the brilliant Spanish team, and yeah. So let's go to the uh, and yeah. So yeah. The other game is about to start as well. I'll go to the game. I'll go to the game, and let's see if the game has kicked off or, or not. So doesn't look like it has yet. They are still. I mean, maybe they are keeping a minute silence for I don't know whom, and maybe for, I mean, yeah, Venezuela. They are praying for them because of all the because of the earthquake that happened. And, the game has kicked off. The Spanish game, Uruguay versus Spanish game, has kicked off, and showing it is showing now. The game, I don't know. So Spain playing in their away kit of all white, sort of away white. I mean, all white. I mean, so what can Uruguay do? Let's find out. Oh, there was a chance. I mean, deflected wide for the first corner of the game. Here comes the corner straight to Muslera. Please, I think it's Muslera, right? So Spain getting in the groove. Here's Rodri. It's not Rodri. Is it Rodri? It is captain. Ball one back. Spain are absolutely masters at keeping possession. And then there is Jamal. Okay. So 3 minutes, as you can see, nil-nil in the other game and nil-nil in the other game. And, surprised that they switched channels as such. And Bielsa, former Marseille, Leeds, Athletic Bilbao coach, coaching on, and currently Uruguay, formerly coach of Chile and I think Argentina as well. So no major alarms as such for any of the teams. Foul given on Darwin Nunez was let's call it a different hairstyle. Nico Williams there. I mean that is a really ugly hairstyle. No ball straight to Unai Simon from Ugarte. That's a terrible pass. That was Kukurea. So another foul given by this time by Marino. I told you is not the best option for me. I like Fabian Ruiz a lot, and I mean he was injured for a large chunk of the season towards the last. In another impressive stadium, that is a brilliant stadium. I mean, Araujo with the free kick. Una Simon, that should have been simple. That could have been ugly for Spain. So I think he plays a left wing back for Sporting Lisbon, but now shown as a wide right player, or was it wide left? One of the two. It's Laporte. It's Rodri. Laporte goes to Kubarsi. Jamal. It's a corner. Oh no, goal kick. It is a corner. That was poor from Una Simon. The fact that he got away with that is I mean, really lucky for him. Jamal to take the corner. I think another corner. Yeah, Baina to take this time. Oh, it was a good corner. A ball. Marcus Llorente, I think, was the last man back. Rodri, a former Atletico Madrid player as well. There were rumors that he might be going back to Real. I mean, he not going back as in like signing with the Real Madrid, but that looks unlikely now. The port straight to the keeper. That was a poorly executed pass. I mean, game hasn't settled. I mean, the two teams are just looking to pass. Nil-nil between the other in the other game between Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia. Checking out that game. Saudi Arabia need to win that. 10 minutes gone. Nil-nil between Uruguay and Spain. And Yamal, I think, has just been given offside. Baina, no foul given. Araujo plays it forward. Could it be offside? Oh, offside. Darwin Nunez offside. I mean, he hasn't learned a single lesson. Again, I mean, it looked suspiciously offside as soon as he made the run and got caught out. I was hoping he won't be. I mean, like, I don't know what I was hoping, but I mean, this is a very slow paced game. Very, very slow. Guys, if you're here, please do consider liking, sharing, subscribing, doing everything. So here's Uruguay on the attack. Oh, danger averted for now. Oh, given away by Baina. Oh, no. I mean, that was given away in a very dangerous area by Alex Baina. And Uruguay, I mean, they've got into the position, but couldn't take a shot. So it remains nil-nil, 0-0. And, and yeah, so that's how it is right now. Nil-nil between Saudi Arabia and Cape Verde as well. As you can see, Saudi Arabia, I expect them to win. And this Uruguay kit is, I mean, nice. Spanish kit is nice as well. So as things stand, Uruguay are second. Wow. Oh, have Cape Verde taken the lead or what? How could it be that Saudi Arabia only have 2 points? Saudi Arabia, acha, oh yeah, right. So as things stand, Uruguay are second. So if but I expect Saudi Arabia to beat Cape Verde. But if they don't, a draw could be good enough for Uruguay. They may as well qualify. They could qualify. Oh, Jamal has won the ball back. Oh, he says he was fouled, but referee says no. Whew. 15 minutes almost played. His Rodri goes to Jamal. Oh, cleared away for I don't know whether throw or corner. Corner. And Marcus Llorente looks like he's 100 years of age with this. I mean, what color hair is he supporting? I mean, But this stadium, I mean, absolutely stunning. It looks absolutely stunning at this stadium. And I was like looking at the stadium in Houston, LA, and Atlanta. There is corner is cleared. It's Korea. Good ball, good covering by Baina or Pedri. Yes, Rodri, number 16. It's Yamal. No Kamal yet. It's Yamal. Oh, ooh, man. Better touch there, and the shot could have been on. So Uruguay currently second, so there is a chance. I mean, if they finish third, they're out with 3 points or 2 points. But if they could finish second with 3 points, if this game ends in a nil-nil draw, you never know. With Rodri and Pedri controlling the game, as Yamal, he doesn't control. He causes chaos for opposition. Chaos, man. Spain with 59%. Rodri again. Laporte, Baina. Good ball. I heard the ball. Good defending. Good defending. He was alert there, the Uruguayan defender. The ball not physical enough against the opponent. So tomorrow the Ronaldo and Messi show rolls into town. Tomorrow this time Ronaldo would be playing. I'm 100% sure. And then half an hour later Messi against Jordan, and Messi could easily get another hat trick against Jordan. Alex Baina corner. Oh, oh man, that was such a poor header from Kubarsi. I mean, that should have been 1-0 to Spain. Such a poor header. Jamal, oh, went for the wrong choice. Kukuraya Baina covering though. Kukuraya, I mean, and they're just coming together. I don't know whether that was a foul or not. Laporte, Pedri number 20, Rodri, Laporte, not Rodri. Good pass. Well left. Llorente. Oh no! If this player was paying more attention, he could have Marino. I mean, he could have swooped in and scored. So the hydration break now. I mean, the other game. I mean, going on still nil nil as you can see. Cape Verde looking solid. Dare I say? Cape Verde on the attack. They would be looking to qualify as well, and if they can win, who knows? They might even. I mean, if they get 5 points, they might even top the group. If they can draw, they could easily get 5 points. Oh, just realized I haven't got the zero on Spain, so I mean the score, and it's hydration break in this game. Jesus. So yeah, nil nil in both games. Nil nil in both games, and I mean the Spain Uruguay game. I mean apart from a couple of corners, there hasn't been much going on, and there hasn't been much going on. And I mean on a day when I barely slept, it's it's hard staying awake. Carlos Puyol, Iker Casillas, David Silva, World Cup winners, all in the stands. I mean, they won the World Cup in 2010. 2010, they lost their first game against Switzerland. They had Chile and Honduras in the group. Yeah, what goes back to Simon. Good pass by Rodri. The ball given away by Rodri. Uruguay in possession. Could be one. Oh dear. What is Darwin Nunes trying? I think it was Darwin Nunes. It's an atrocious attempt. Try and do something traditional. Now Spain on the attack. Oh, can Baina get there? He can. I think Muslera. I mean, it was Darwin Nunes with an atrocious sort of an attempt. Ball give one back by Spain. His Darwin Nunes. Oh, straight to an I mean, in the last couple of minutes, he's made some terrible choices. And these braids are not helping his cause. Jalisco. I don't know, but the stadium looks good. I don't know where this game is being played. Escobarsi, Rodri, Laporte, that triangle works so good. It is Mexico. Oh, what a good stadium. What a brilliant stadium. This stadium is stunning. Good skill. Oh no, Darwin. I mean, Nunez, you have to say, has been in the game. It wasn't Darwin Nunez, it was Maximilian Araujo. I mean, one thing from their point of view is at least it's not that far if they have to go home. But Spain, I mean, you said disappointed with the way they have been playing. Nothing of note, nothing from open play in the first 30 minutes. I mean, I don't think Mikel Marino is helping the cause. How long? Canovio. I mean, it's been a spirited performance from. It's been a spirited performance from Uruguay thus far. As the free kick again, he's dropped it. Again, no foul given. Goal empty. Oh, empty goal. Shot is blocked. There's too many bodies to hit a shot that could go. Oh, that could go. You know, on the ground. It had to be in the air, and even that had to be. It's Baina goes to Rodri, and he goes to Kubarsi again. Back. Any chance of a forward pass, Rodri? Oh, there's a stretcher on. A Saudi Arabian player is being stretchered off. Oh, man. Where's the ball? I don't know whether that was a shot or a cross. Good defending by Kubarsi. It's Laporte. It's Rodri. Jamal. Rodri again. Rodri has made. Rodri. It is. Rodri has made 3 or 4 passes in just the last minute. Twisting and turning was Jamal, but again, Rodri helps keep possession. Pedri. I mean, Marino has been. It's Rodri again. I've counted 6 passes he's made in the last just 60 to 80 seconds. That's a good pass. Darwin Nunez. Bravo. I think there are a lot of empty seats in the stands. Nil-nil in both games. Bravo, good. Oh, what a shot! Powerful shot there from Rodrigo Bendencourt. I mean, the midfield is doing well. The midfield. It's not been as bad as I thought for Uruguay. Bielsa will be pleased with how his team has performed and how his team has performed. I mean, Jamal, not too much to speak of. He's tried, but foul given by Verde. Yes, on Araujo. That was a fearful strike. Oof, hit someone on the head. I mean, like, very little hair on that head. And free kick has been wasted. That was a very poor attempt at whatever it was. I don't know who it was. Might have been Marino though. No, Pedri. I didn't expect that from Pedri. That's that's a pathetic attempt. Number 21 is Marino, is it? Rather, Oyarzabal. I mean, Ugarte getting stuck in. I still can't get over the fact that how good this stadium is. And have we got a goal in here? It's showing some replay, maybe of that shot that hit someone on the head. Nil nil, 40 minutes played. including the hydration break. Jamal has been in the game very little. Jamal, the referee is not giving anything. Abaina scores! Terrible error from Fernando Muslera, and it's 1-0 Spain. 1-0 Spain. Oh dear, I knocked my camera over. 1-0 Spain. Oh dear. That's a disgusting error from Fernando Muslera. Alex Baina has scored. That's a terrible error. And what keeping is that? Marcus Llorente's assist. And that's a straightforward shot. I mean, I can stop that. That's a terrible error. Not good. So Spain take the lead, and Uruguay are staring elimination in the face, not face. That's a the ball was off the pitch, so Spain were playing with 10 men, and Alex Baina has scored. Children, adults, mature people, everyone enjoyed that. I don't know, someone is getting treatment. Ugarte. If he is injured, Manchester United fans will not be happy. Maybe he's taken out by his own player, but he's being stretchered off some sort of knee injury. Nil-nil. In the other game, Spain won, Uruguay nil here, and things going from bad to worse for Uruguay. Their population is the least, I think, in terms of. I mean, there are very small countries as well, but the way they have been performing, I mean, 3 million, like what? I mean, it's a tiny country. He's being stretched off, so Manchester United, if they want to sell him, probably won't be able to. De La Cruz on for him. So 1-0. I think we are looking at about 6 minutes of added time. How much is it? 8 minutes. Pedri with the foul on De La Cruz. Was it? 8 minutes added on. And that error by Fernando Muslera. I mean, why is he still playing? Cape Verde, as things stand, would qualify, and Uruguay and Saudi Arabia will be going home. But I think Saudi Arabia should beat Cape Verde. You never know, but I mean, Cape Verde would be a dream opponent for someone if they get there. That's how bad Uruguay have been. Pedri foul, no advantage, no foul. Yes, thought referee might have played the advantage, but no foul given on Pedri. Cross, good cross there by Araujo, and Rodri has been all over protecting his defense and everything. Rodri again goes to Laporte. I expect Congo to get there. Good pass, Baina, Marino, Baina again. Good defending and the ball not strong enough. That's a foul. The foul or a throw on De La Cruz. Just meandering towards the second half. Oh, half time, I mean. I'm fairly comfortable for Laporte, and I mean, although Uruguay have had a few moments, but I've had a few moments, but fairly comfortable for Laporte and the free kick. It is. I mean, Marino, I think, has only given away free kicks. I mean, I can't remember him doing anything progressive or you know good for his team. Cleared for a throw. 90 seconds remaining. Nil-nil in the other game. There's our friend Rodri again. Oh, nice Simon. David Nunez misses. I mean, I don't know whether that was him missing or, I mean, might have been offside anyways. I think was offside. No, he didn't miss. It came off the Spanish defender, Kubarsi probably. Shot wide, and that should be half time. That's half time, and nil 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 between Saudi Arabia and Cape Verde. So nil nil between Saudi Arabia and Cape Verde. So as things stand, Cape Verde are doing more than enough. Just waiting for the second half and pondering over what might be for Uruguay. I mean, they are heading out as things stand. They are heading out as things stand, and yeah, I mean, won't be it won't be good. I mean, it's it's uh, it's uh, it's disappointing. But who joins Spain? Is more or less, I think they are. I mean, they are through anyways. Whether as group winners or not, we'll see. We'll see, but we'll see. But I mean, Uruguay may get a single goal, but a draw may help them if the other game ends nil-nil, and then we have and then we have. I mean, can Uruguay get a draw? I don't know what to say. So, what happens next? Uruguay have to improve. If they don't, they're going home. They're going home, and well, what can you say? What can you say? that going home. Need to rest my eyes. I feel so tired. Oh man, that I mean the mistake that Muslera made, and that's a terrible mistake. Absolutely awful mistake that that Muslera made. And if that ends up as the difference between the two teams, then well, I mean Uruguay clearly haven't played well enough. I mean, and they clearly haven't played well enough, and uh, they clearly haven't played well enough, and and I mean players have made errors. Players have made errors as well, and I mean that's one of the bigger teams that's going home right now. That's one of the bigger teams that's going home, and yeah. So I mean they still have about 45 minutes to turn it around, but I don't know whether they have it in them. I mean, they even if they have it in them, do they have enough in them against a team like Spain? That's that's the question. That's the question, and that's the question that needs to be asked, and that's the question that needs to be asked, and yeah, I mean for Spain, Alex Baena scoring. I don't know. It's his it's his. I'm 100% sure it's his first World Cup goal, and for Spain. Yeah, and it's his first World Cup goal for Spain, and Jamal. I mean, he has been fairly well tamed thus far. He has been fairly well tamed thus far, and but I mean, Muslera with that error, it's been awful, absolutely awful. I mean, what to say? I mean, Spain, from a Spanish point of view, after dusting off the cobwebs against Cape Verde, and Cape Verde, if you look at it, they've they're yet to lose a game in the Football World Cup. So, I mean, as some people have been saying that a World Cup with 48 teams is a good idea. I mean, it's long. I mean, 6 weeks 6 weeks is long, where I mean I mean it started on the 11th of June. It will end on I mean 5.5 weeks technically, and it started on 11th of June, and today is what, 27th, 11th or 12th, if you want to say it like that, and and it will go till 19th. So we have played about 16 days, and still about 22 days to go. So I mean, the good thing is, in the last week there are only 4 games. There are only 4 games, so that's that's I mean easier that's an easier schedule, where it'll be two semi-finals, one third, fourth place game, and one fifth, one the final. So I mean the schedule should get easier after the round of 16 games. So 24 matches, uh, 24, and then those four to 28. Oh, man, it's been so tiring. Waking, I mean, keeping awake is such a difficult thing, and such a difficult thing, and yeah. I make it about 6 or 7 minutes to go for the start of the second half. Um, they've already made a change with Manuel Ugarte going off, stretchered off, Del Cruz coming on, so that ways they are still they are still kind of burdened. They're still kind of burdened. I dropped my remote there, but thankfully it's working fine now. And, yeah, so just waiting for the second half to begin, and how much time? 12 minutes. I mean, since half-time break was taken, I guess about another 5 or so minutes. Another five. I mean, I'm thinking who Uruguay can bring on. I mean, Spain, if they want to, they can always keep possession with Rodri, Pedri. I mean, their midfield, they can actually get stronger with the likes of Olmo, Fabian Ruiz, and Nico Williams, maybe. So, so I'm sorry I'm yawning so much, but I mean, I barely slept. I don't know when I slept properly last, and I mean, working on a lot of things. this is just one of those. And I mean, the second game, the other game between Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, I don't know. I thought they might you know they might make it, but doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. And I mean, I haven't watched the game, so I don't know how they performed. Can't be that good. Can't be that good. Can't be that good. And yeah, again another yawn, and these yawns are ugly. And like, there's no, there's no, what do you call? There are no manners with that. I could cover my face and everything. You can see the back of my throat probably. I am trying, but we just waiting patiently for the game to restart. I'm surprised the other one hasn't started either. I mean, there was an injury in that as well, so not sure how much time was played over there. But I was expecting that game to start earlier. I mean, restart or resume earlier. So I think the other game has started. So and this one should start in about a couple of minutes. It has started as well. Uh, Uruguay on the attack straight away. In these 45 or so minutes of playing time, foul. I think someone is getting a yellow card. Alex Baina. He was doing his defensive duty. Uh, didn't have to do that. Probably De La Cruz with the free kick. Five people in the box. Was a was a devilish free kick by Araujo. Uruguay have started. The mean business. What kind of a header was that from Canovio? Araujo. It's Marino. Jamal. goes inside and then plays it out to Kukuraya. Okay, the substitution Fernando Muslera has been replaced. Roche has come on in his place. I mean, Rodri. I mean, I've not seen much of I've seen much of. I mean, in terms of exciting playmaking, getting people off the feet. Yamal has been fairly well controlled. Nil-nil is a game. Cape Verde will be really happy with that, and if they can, I mean, if they can keep a clean sheet against Spain, then there's a good chance they can do it against Saudi Arabia as well. But I have a feeling, just a feeling, that Saudi Arabia will get a goal. Uruguay have started the second half brighter than they were. There's a chance played. Oh, and now people have gotten back for Spain. Players, I mean, cleared. Oyarzabal. Jamal, I mean, Uruguay can't afford to concede another, but Jamal showing his trickery and everything. Nearly got away, but good defensive work. Bent and core it was. There was a chance to play a pass, but De La Cruz's pass couldn't find Canobio. Not sure what the ball boy was doing there. Long throw, cleared. Cape Verde on the attack. Kukurea. I mean, Uruguay have to take risks. Player down for Spain. Kubarsi is it? Or Laporte? Pedri. Foul by Canobio. Oh, that's a bad foul. I mean, it got to hurt. I'm not saying it's red, but that is going to hurt. Jalisco, I think, is the place. And this stadium is Superb. Rente, Kubarsi, Simon. Another player got yellow card. Jamal, oh dear. Sanabria, is it? That is right on the ankle joint from the front hand side. Sanabria. One manual Sanabria. What was Muslera doing? Uruguay have been better in this second half. Foul given on Canobio from Kubarsi. Nil-nil still in the other game. Verde on the attack. Chance to cross cleared. Wayward shot. There comes another change for Uruguay. Verde going off. That's a strange substitution. Vinyas coming on. Bentic for the captain. I mean, 2/3 of the midfield has been substituted. The corner. Bowling rolling around. So the referee, I think, has totally lost the control of this game. I'm not sure what he's doing. Turning around, pillar to post. I don't know how that is a foul. Varela, Guillermo Varela. He goes back and Unai Simon punches it long. It's Rodri again. Cucurella, Baina, Kubarsi. Spain yet to concede a goal. Marino fouled by Bentancur. One Tottenham player fouling an Arsenal player. So maybe a bit of a club rivalry there. So Fabian Ruiz and Danny Olmo, I think Marino and I was going to say Pedri, but Pedri was shown on television. Fabian Ruiz coming on. And, Pedri and Marino off. Rodri remains. So two-thirds of both midfields have been substituted. That's a terrible pass by Rodri. And that's a terrible touch by Canobio. Oh, Araujo. He should have shot first time. And Uruguay in the second half have played slightly better, but I mean, I don't remember Unai Simon making a save. I mean, in either half. So 60 minutes played. It's Alex Baina. Oh, heavy touch. But Jamal could. No, he can't get to the ball. Oh, yeah, the ball. Nil-nil. And if Cape Verde qualify, that will be fun for the ages. There are a lot of fouls. Here's Jamal. Lot of space. Oh no! Oh no! I mean, you set up so well by Yamal, and that's a terrible shot. And Roche can see it just going over the bar. What is that? That is just Cape Verde looking for a goal. And both games are like white versus blue. The home team is blue, the away team is playing in white. I mean, different shades of blue and different shades of white. So, second half, Uruguay have played better, but no goal thus far for them. Valverde hoping, praying. Where is Darwin Nunez? I barely noticed him in the second half. The referee has to blow it, has to blow the whistle. And may as well take Fabian Ruiz and De La Cruz. I think he's blowing for hydration break, is it? No. Jeremy Pino coming on for Alex Baina. So no Nico Williams. I mean, not at least not yet. So he's the goal scorer. And Fernando Muslera. And what is that? Probably his last World Cup game. Probably his last game for Uruguay even. Uh, Sad way to go out. So Jeremy Pino coming on. And make it about 30 more minutes. Not all of play, but there we go. Araujo. I mean, he's done well. I like what he does. Even as a wing back, he I mean, cross too high, too quick, too inaccurate. So hydration break now. Thankfully, the other game is going on. Let's see. Cape Verde on the attack. Saudi Arabia need to be careful. They are skilled players, these Cape Verdeans. And now that's a hydration. It's a hydration break in that game as well. So game has resumed, restarted. Cape Verde, I think, standing second. Goodwill will make it to the round of 32, where they'll be a dream opponent for someone. And too much. Has Jamal? Oh, he's lost the ball as well. Is it out? Oh, there's a foul off the ball. There's Jamal in acres of space. I mean, should have gone with his right foot. Has almost, almost for almost. As Rodri shrugs off the challenge. A lot of third place teams have Negative goal difference, man. Oh, good skill by Olmo. What are you doing? It's Rodri again, dictating play. Kevin Ruiz, Llorente, Jamal. Can we see some Jamal magic?
I mean, there's some sort of profession passing through my house.
Well, not my house, the street. Cape Verde if somehow they can they find no, not a good cross at all. Where the ball I think is being substituted. Nico Williams coming on and who's the other one? Can't even recognize the player now. Ferran Torres. I don't know what people see in him. I mean, he was a decent player at Valencia, but City and now Barcelona. Foul given. Vinícius. That shouldn't be a foul, I don't think. I mean, on Laporte. thumping challenge by De La Cruz. Side given though. And could well be last 15 to 20 minutes for Uruguay in this World Cup, and for Saudi Arabia as well. And I still can't comprehend the thought of Cape Verde making it. Saudi Arabia can't do anything. This Kukurea, I don't know. Either is defensively been very good this match, or just South Uruguay just haven't done anything from that side. So they barely noticed him do anything. And Uruguay just need a draw. The way things are in the other game. Uruguay are fighting though. That's a heavy cross over. Canobio. It's never good. Nil-nil between Spain and Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Drilled out. Oh! Corner given. Oliveira. He could have let it go, but I think he was trying to be. Oh! Just over. I mean, Uruguay are trying in the last few minutes. That's a wild shot from a Saudi Arabian player. I mean, you have to be more measured. They'll be someone's dream opponent, Cape Verde. Oh, that's terrible from the keeper. That almost nearly cost his team a goal. We are heading for elimination. Elimination as things stand. Uh, If Olmo keeps passing like this, locked. Oh, Saudi Arabia almost trailed. That was so lucky. This keeper of theirs is still on the floor. Time running out for both Uruguay and Saudi Arabia. Thought that Saudi Arabia might do it pretty easily, but Cape Verde, I mean, this would be their second nil-nil draw of the tournament. Looks like he's suffered a shoulder injury of some sort. Ferrant should have made it 2-0. And Cape Verde are looking stronger of the team. Yermapino looks fine though. Out wide. I mean, Uruguay could still qualify if that game ends nil-nil, the other game, and they could draw. But I mean, 89 minutes played. As things stand, it's Spain and Cape Verde. Uruguay are bossing possession, but might be too little, too late. Nearly, nearly. What is this? Canobio wanting a penalty for foul on Vinias. I don't know. VAR may probably have a look at it. 5 minutes remaining in the game between Saudi Arabia and Cape Verde, and Cape Verde, as things stand, are qualifying. I thought it was like a coming together or something, but no foul given. 5 minutes added. Guillermo Varela. Oh, chance was there, but straight to the keeper for Saudi Arabia. I mean, man, these games. 3 minutes remaining for Uruguay. Roche goes long, cleared by Llorente, but it's coming back. Cleared again, but Uruguay have it back. They know they owe that. Cannot make a terrible pass like this. Nico Williams, foul and a yellow card for De La Cruz. Canobio is getting involved. I mean, he might get the yellow himself. Morea coming on, and last couple of minutes in both games. Nicholas de la Cruz. Nice little Uruguayan name, Nicholas. It was Nico Williams. Long throw straight into the box. That looks like that for this game. Not sure what has happened, either a card or something. This Marco Canobio guy, or Canobio, whatever his full name is, he looks like a thug. I mean, I don't know if he's done anything constructive. That looked like a challenge. I mean, born out of frustration on Kubarsi. The whole of the Spanish bench. I think he's been sent off. I think, yeah, Augustine Canobio. He's willing to fight the whole Spanish team, but I mean, on the pitch he hasn't done anything. I mean, he had it coming. He was like, now I think they're just waiting for the results. Uh, that the good news should come pretty quickly. Oh, that's it. I think that's it. I think Uruguay are out, and Uruguay are out. I think Uruguay are out. Full time, and that's it. Uruguay are once again eliminated at group stage for second consecutive edition of the World Cup, and the celebrations in the other match would be rather huge as well. So would be rather huge as well. So congratulations to Uruguay. Oh, sorry, to Cape Verde and Spain who have also made it through. And guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm just so tired. I'll see you later. Till then, take care, stay safe. Bye for now. Uruguay are out. So are Saudi Arabia. And over and out.